Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2. When we left off last time, we found another memory of the giants, and then we spoke to the queen, who is still, after so many years, holding a grudge. She wants me to mess with this guy. Look at him sparkling. I don't think the other ones were sparkling, were they? Is it because he's the boss fight one? And this is him. So she said that the giants slumber here. I don't know, it's interesting, right? Like, they said that she came to the kingdom begging for help because her kingdom had a problem with the giants. And she convinced the king to go with her back to her kingdom and fight the giants there. And then Drummond said they took something from the giants, and that's why the giants followed them back. She said the giants were going to follow back regardless, and that all the kingdoms were in danger. But Drummond made it sound like it was folly, and the giants were just trying to get back something of their own that the king took that he shouldn't have. There's a big conflict here. And I'm kind of concerned. I'm not entirely clear on... I don't know. Are the giants really the bad guys? Alright, how do we want to do this? The first thing we want to do is just stay to the side. These guys mess up. They mess up the humans so fast. Alright. What? Yeah, if we can... I know it says if you take too long, you're going to get booted out of... Ooh. So if I take too long defeating the big guy, am I going to get booted out of the memory in the middle? If I get to a point where he's like almost defeated, and then the fog thins or whatever, and I'm booted out, that would really suck. Alright, there's one of them down. How's this one? He's got so much health left. That helps. Maybe we should wait for just a couple volleys of that. It takes up precious time, but... Okay, now we gotta do something because I think he's figured out I'm here. He started swinging from way back there. I was afraid that maybe he would actually be able to hit me. Okay. He's not here anymore, guys. You can stop with all the fire. Unless these ones over here plan to actually hit the... Oh, shoot. Yeah, I forgot about that detail. Who are they even aiming at? They're not hitting this fella. Alright. Alright, we're gonna give this a try. He is poisoned. I can see his health bar going down. This is a cheap way to do it, but he kind of scares me, and it's working, so... That one's gonna hit me. Okay. Also, dodging back into the fire certainly didn't help. Okay. Oop! I stood right in the way of that. Alright. Oh, man. I'm glad it's done, but I feel... Oh, there's a body over here, too. Giant's kinship. But I feel kind of bad about that win, too, right? Like, he's the giant king. He's this big, noble sort of guy, right? And I beat him in such an undignified way. What am I going to do with all these giant souls? What am I going to do with all these regular souls? Man, I gotta go spend those, huh? Alright, let's look at some stuff. So. The Giant Lord's Soul. Soul of the Giant Lord, who once conquered Drangleic. Vendrick crossed the seas, took prisoner the giants, and brought them back to his castle clapped in irons. Oh, that's what he took that he shouldn't have took. He captured some of their people. However, after this modest triumph, his countenance could be seen to grow darker with each passing day. So he took some of their people, so that's why the Giant King followed him over. And it was a disaster for everybody. Alright. 4 of these. 4 of these now. And then, one thing that was like a key, right? Look at that. Swirling vortex key. Grants access to the throne room beneath the castle. Okay. Each king has his rightful throne, and when he sits upon it, he sees what he chooses to see. Or perhaps it is the throne, which shows the king only what he wants. The flames roar, but will soon begin to fade, and only a worthy heir might burnish their light. What is it truly a claimant of the throne could desire? I just want to try to break the curse of being hollow. That's all I really desire. Although, also, if I could, it would be nice... Let's be human real quick. If we could bring some sort of peace to the peoples left here. These giants that remain, the queen stuck there in her castle. Like, what is it all these people want? The ghost we spoke to in the castle seems confused about what's going on, like he's trapped there, right? He's trapped in the past sometimes, and then he seems to snap back to the present and the state of his kingdom, and he's a little confused and distressed about it. So it certainly doesn't seem like he's at any sort of peace.
Bearer of the... until hope.
This is probably not the most important thing, but we're getting another of these. What else? We can only afford one more thing, yeah? Yeah, maybe we should use some of the souls in my inventory. I do have a lot of dexterity. I could continue to focus on that. Vitality. Get a little more defense. Sure, why not? No, that's not quite enough. I don't think that'll quite do either. That should do it. I think. I didn't pay close attention to the numbers needed.
Until...
Okay, yeah, so. one of these. Now, let's go talk to some people. Do you have anything different to say?
Again?
You do not.
We call this not too special, if you ask me. Everyone's
Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you again.
stingy around.
I do appreciate that when I run away mid-sentence, instead of getting all offended, she just laughs about it. It doesn't bother her.
You need armor?
Same old stuff.
Are you sure? Well, I may sell out while you're away.
Let's just check. Do you have
Looking for
anything new
armor?
to say?
I'm rich!
Nope.
I'm rich! Now, have some patience.
I don't need patience to listen to you gloat. Alright, what about you,
Hey.
Gilligan?
What have you been up to?
So many things.
That gaping hole. Hell, it's where the people are.
Nothing new from you, huh?
Oi!
I'm gonna check in with the cat. Sometimes she has some wisdom to give.
It seems that we must now part.
Really?
Why now? I don't see how it should matter.
Well, it matters to me. Tell me.
Just because... because I'm a cat?
Well, you're not going anywhere, are you? You were here before I came here. You are implying that I'm going somewhere. Off to the throne, huh?
Honorable Sovereign, take your throne.
Yep. We can't still be friends
Do
after I
great
take the throne.
things, if it please.
I think that's probably like the nicest thing she's ever said.
Honorable Sovereign.
Alright, what about the state of our map? How's that looking?
Even more flames of I don't know.
Nothing new from you, huh?
It seems that all the flames have been lit.
How do you know?
It makes me feel... somehow...
What?
Wait. What am I doing here? Who are you again?
What do you mean? How does it make you feel? And where is it you think you should be?
Fate brought us together for a reason. Take these, and may they help you on your travels.
Well, thank you.
It seems that all it makes... Wait, who are you again?
I mean, we've seen with a lot of the people we talk to that something about this place seems to kind of take their memory from them. They lose track of who they are. Oh, I didn't look close enough. Did he give us a helmet? Let's see. Kale's stuff we're looking for. I've seen one of these before, haven't I? Replica of the helmet of the Loyal Knight Cyan. This solidly crafted helm offers high defense. So Cyan was widely known as the kingdom's most leal knight. Leal. That's a fun word. I'm not actually sure what that means. And when the giants invaded, he volunteered to lead the advance party, but was slaughtered most dishonorably. The king commissioned replicas of Cyan's accoutrements and bestowed them to promising knights, but not long after they donned the armor did they go thoroughly mad, so it's cursed. Kale's helm. Helm of a light Mirah foot soldier belonged to Kale the cartographer. Apparently Kale procured this inexpensively secondhand, but it's surprisingly well made. I expect we probably have similar descriptions for the rest of his set. Let's just take a look. Yep. So whatever else it was, hands or feet, it's going to be the same thing, I would assume. We should talk to everybody, because that certainly felt like a goodbye, right? Oh, that's not the direction I meant to go. I can't believe nobody decided to hang out in this nice tent, just waiting for an occupant. Alright, anything new with you?
You've been long away. Well,
I just want to chat.
you see that blacksmith over there?
Yeah.
Is he one of those hollows? He seems to keep eyeing me up. He sort of looks like my father. He's a blacksmith too, you see. The poor man's such a worrywart.
We heard her say this before, but it's so sad.
But he wouldn't follow me out here, would he? No interest. Suit yourself.
I knew you'd be around soon.
Actually, I just want to talk to you. You've been one of my most valuable friends this whole time.
My witless daughter finally came home.
And doesn't even recognize you.
Just as oblivious as she's always been. Well, at least now I can keep an eye on her.
So does that mean it's not a function of this place, that she's forgotten herself and doubts that this is even her father? She hasn't quite forgotten herself, really. But that she doesn't make the connection that, yes, this is her father. Has she just always been kind of a...
Stones? You might be... Oh, don't waste my time.
Alright. I am interested to see what this fella thinks about everything. We'll check with him first and then the mages. You've watched my progress the whole time.
Life is a journey, and every journey eventually leads to home.
Whose home, though? You don't look like you're heading towards your home. If I take the throne, does that take me to my home?
You may notice symbols. These are, if you... Do you see the way beyond the bonfire? There was once a great fort.
He's just got a bunch of the same things to say. I haven't looked at this in a very long time. Oh man, 542 deaths. I didn't need to know that. Nothing for this one, huh?
Hello again. How have you been?
You know, alright. I've been delving into giant memories and fighting giant kings. How about you?
It was a perilous trek. I faced them.
All the
Be
same,
safe.
huh? What about you?
Oh, there you are.
No, I just want to talk to you.
Use scrolls to unlock, but the power of each scroll, the untrick. Never forget.
Nah, this is that one that I'm not using, so it doesn't matter. What happened? Well, I'm not sure why it did that. It didn't shut down the game, it just minimized my screen. It was weird. But anyhow, let's attempt to keep going. Is there anyone else we would want to talk to? Much as I like Gavlin, I don't expect he would have anything profound to say at this point. I mean, most of the people who've been really involved in this right along are all here.
Bearer up until
Do you have anything conversational to
those
say?
who come to Drangleic seeking salvation, it happens to them. That blue knight at the... Although he does offer... Perhaps he is...
Alright, she told us all this before. Well? I was gonna go talk to the ghost, but... This is just a long passage that I couldn't figure out. Well, wait, it said the secret room. Does this lead to the secret room? But under the throne. So the question is, do I need to go here, or is there finally something to actually accomplish with the throne? I want to look at this, because this wasn't doing anything the first time that we went here. Throne of Want. I mean, this sounds like probably the place, right? Maybe I should talk to the queen again first and see if she has anything else to say. Oh, this must be the way to go, because here's her.
My journey is already complete. My name is Shanalot. The dragon gave me this name, for I was born with none. I was born of dragons, contrived by men.
Wait, what?
By ones who would cozen fate herself. They are the ones who created me. But they failed. I did not come out as intended. Fate would not be bested, and men were cursed once again. If you proceed, Nashandra will come after you.
She told me to do this.
Knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire.
I thought that's what she wanted me to do.
The first flame and the great soul.
Oh.
Put Nashandra to rest.
Wait, so you're saying the queen is just looking for someone else to take on all the risk, and then she wants to swoop in afterwards and snatch it all for herself? And what do you mean? Born of the dragon and what did she say? Like men's ideas of... Because she's the fourth firekeeper, right? But she didn't come out as intended. Let's talk to Nashandra. Goodness, I can hear my kids stomping in the hallway. Okay. Hopefully all those clinking and clonking doesn't come through. Where is she? Our firekeeper's right. She's waiting to ambush me, isn't she? She is a baddie, and that's why her portrait is cursed, isn't it? She wants me to do all this work, to fight all these things, to get to the very end, and then she's gonna sneak in and take over. She was a bad queen, huh? So did she then, when she came asking for help in the first, this makes you wonder, the fight that the giants had with her people, was it really her kingdom was beset by these giants, it's so terrible, please help? Or did her kingdom do something to upset the giants in the first place? Then she comes over here, talks to this king, convinces him to marry her and go back and lay siege to the giants, capture some of the giants, bring them back here, and then the misfortune follows because they underestimated the giants, who were a lot tougher than they thought they would be. So now we have multiple destroyed kingdoms, and she's still not letting it go. She's still scheming after all these years. Okay, and I also want to talk to the ghost one more time, too. I know I'm doing all of these things instead of just getting to it, but I want to talk to the ghost and I want to look at the throne room. I think probably where she's going to be is up ahead down that path. Because that lady said go and face the queen, right? Do I have to fight her? Oh. Oh, stop. Just... There you go.
Welcome, our guests. Tell me, the King of Giants, how did you slay that behemoth?
It was kind of a cowardly way with poison arrows.
Now, take these.
Oh man. Llewellyn armor. Look at all that stuff. Shoes, gloves. Did not mean to click that button.
My lord made magnificent findings on souls. An accomplishment for the ages.
Are we sure about that?
He vanquished 4 great ones and built this kingdom upon their souls. Our king has watched over this land since ages long, long ago. King Vendrick, we must fight back, or the giants will take Drangleic.
Maybe a kingdom built on souls is something of an abomination, and maybe the giants were kind of justified in taking it out. Right? He killed the 4 great ones and built this kingdom on their souls. I mean, I'm saying this, but I've been using people's souls to buy things for myself right along, so... But it seems... And then he talks about all the findings his king made on souls, like... I don't know, did he have something to do with Aldia? It seemed like they were doing some pretty unethical type of stuff over there. Disastrous stuff.
The king had a dear queen. A woman
He
long
told us
ago,
this before.
The queen came to us, alone, from a faraway land.
See, that's kind of suspicious in hindsight,
She
right?
warned our lord of the looming threat across the seas, of the giants.
But you weren't previously aware of the giants as a threat, which means maybe they weren't ever a threat.
With the queen at his side.
Instead, he crossed the sea and messed with the giants, and then the giants, angered, followed back and destroyed his kingdom.
The king commandeered their power and crept with the golems to celebrate victory. The queen brought peace to this land, a peace so deep, the dark. Is this... Where am I? Who are you?
Yeah.
Like, where has His Royal Highness gone?
I think you guys, with your kingdom, did a whole lot of messing around with other people's souls and capturing other people and using them for your purposes or whatever, and it came back to bite you. How come she has a throne here and in the other part of the castle? She's a multi-throne kind of queen. Okay. It bothers me that this room doesn't do anything. Perhaps it will later, or perhaps it's just decorative. It's empty now because the queen didn't want to sit here and the king is gone. Who knows? So I'm directing kind of a lot of suspicion towards the queen, but I mean, it doesn't sound like the king is really blameless either, right? I know this is going to bring that one guy back, but I want to just top off everything before we potentially get into it. I mean, he defeated the 4 great ones and then built a kingdom on their souls, so that doesn't really sound so great in the first place. And he was convinced by this lone woman to go ahead and start a war with these giants who'd never done anything to him. Yeah, it might not have been the best plan. Whatever. So maybe he was a little too into building things atop the souls of others. And then she's got her own ulterior motives that easily swayed him. And then everyone else in the kingdom just got caught up in it. Disaster for all of them. From poor leadership. Yeah, look at that. It's all mist up there. Well, I hope she explains herself. Let's go ahead and top off. I would like to hear a little more from her instead of just straight into a battle. So, Vangarl. Benhart, you've been such a loyal friend. I might want you, but let's try it on my own first. See how it goes. This is not how she looked sitting on the throne.
Brave undead. You have proven yourself to me. Now, be one with the dark.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, we get sad music for this fight. Oh, she's summoning assistants. That's so annoying. And she's cursed, too. Dang it! She's not summoning. What is she doing? Something weird here. Oop! Okay, I need to get away from her. Okay, that's the trouble. These things curse. I'm standing too close to one. Okay, can I, like, destroy these or anything? So annoying. Oops. Oh! That was really lame. No situational awareness. Ugh. I should probably try throwing some fire at her, too. Wow, all the cursing sucks. Do I have any, like, curse resistance rings? Does it count as dark? Maybe I need dark defense. Oh, curse bite, yeah. So, I feel like we should probably put that on instead of something, but which one? Okay, remind me what this does. Oh yeah, all kinds of resistances. That seems good. Stamina recovery. I do like to have that. This is going to be tough. I like to have all of these. I think I might actually take off the life regeneration? Or no, I'm not wearing the life regeneration. I took that off. I forgot. Well, this one I think we kind of need because we're going to die a bunch here probably. I don't want to take any of them off. Alright, it's going to be this one. Instead of this one, we shall wear the curse bite when I remember where it went. Right here. Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh, whatever. We'll just top it off. Might as well. Oh, just die. You're not even that important. Also, don't need this for this battle, so I should go ahead and get it out of the rotation. Maybe I should put on something better. I mean, cure status effects, that would get rid of curse. That seems good. This might be the time to... You know what? Maybe really, though, I would rather save... I don't know. Do I want to use those, or do I want to use those for the other two bosses I've been struggling with? Imagine how the king must have felt if he ever saw her true form. Boy, was he tricked. Alright, we'll try again without friends. Let's hit her with some fire, we'll see what that does. Ah! Terrible. Oops. Got hit right by that. That does seem like maybe a good time to get up and, like, get some direct hits in. Okay. Maybe not. Ooh, health is going down kind of fast. Oh! Sneaky. this guy. Alright. I am absolutely willing to just run past him once the door's open. So I'm fighting for this throne, but I don't know that I even really want it. I don't want her to have it. How much do these souls really matter? Probably not actually much. That moving one, that's the one I really hate. Get away from me! Ooh! She caught me a really good one there. Go away! I'm trying to not be cursed. Terrible thing. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh, I hit the buttons wrong. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh boy. Well, clearly she's the next thing to take care of, right? And I feel like this could work out. I still at this point don't necessarily want to summon anybody for help. I think I just need to do a better job at taking her out. Probably more direct hits. I gotta figure out how to better stay away from all the cursed bits she's got going on there. But we're gonna take a break though, because it's been nearly an hour. So, yeah, next time we'll keep at her, I guess.